Alright, so a lot of people have been commenting asking for a Nemzzz type beat tutorial, and to be honest, it's way overdue. I really like his sound, man. It's like a good blend between soul and drill, which is like my two worlds combined. So in this video, I want to show you how to make soul drill beats from scratch. I'm also going to be showing you some brand new reverb techniques along the way, so make sure you keep watching for gems, and let's get straight into the video. Alright man, so there's a couple different things we could do for these type of beats, but I'm just trying to create something jazzy. So I'm thinking we'll start with some kind of Rhodes piano, maybe layer that with a nice pad, some vocals even, and then yeah, we'll see what we can think of from there. I'm going to bring the BPM up to about 145. Okay, so I'm just going to start off with this Rhodes preset in Analog Lab. Just start by drawing a simple minor chord, turn it up, pitch it up. And for jazz chords, you kind of want the notes close together. So you'd have something like this and maybe pitch this one down. And you don't want them all playing at the same time, so that's why I'm just moving them out manually. Especially if you want to make something like his track Elevate. You could follow that same process. We'll just randomize the velocity too. And then we'll make a cut at the end here. And then we'll just change something to switch it up. Like that, you know. Try this too. Feeling that too. So yeah, we'll just copy that. Could even pitch these up an octave too. Same with these. I think we'll get rid of that top one though. And we could just add this last passing note. Try a different key too. That could work. Right, and I think I want a counter melody, but I'm not going to do it in the same pattern, just because it'll make it easier when I start arranging it. And then we'll just copy that. Alright, so I've just routed those to an empty mixer to group them. We'll add some reverb. Try a different preset like play or bright hole. Yeah, that one all worked. Also add something like a phaser on there too. Try adding some vintage chorus too. Alright, chords and melody is sounding nice. All I'm going to do now is just take that same MIDI from the main chords and then find a nice pad to go with it. So we'll take that MIDI, copy it. We could even pitch this one up an octave. So this layer is going to be the unstable preset in my Aquarius Analog Lab bank. I think that sounds sick with it, but I'm going to get rid of those. Just stretch this out. But I'm going to take that and I'm going to throw on Shaper Box 3. Yeah, this one could work, you know. Just increase the dry and wet. And then we can pair that with something like some panning. Now we just got a real nice pad sound. Ooh, this Abyss preset. That sounds sick. Definitely matches the vibe. But I'm going to add reverb shaper again. I like this second to last preset as well. But I only really want it to affect everything above like 500k. Just want that high end shine. Gives you an interesting vibe, man. Alright, I think this one needs some vocals as well, so let's see what we can find. Okay, and I just found this guitar that I really like. It's just a short phrase, but I'm just gonna pitch it so it's in key. And then I think it'll sound sick reversed. It's vibey. We'll just cut out some lows as well. And then this other one too. That can play here. See what that sounds like reversed. And that might only be in one section. Okay, let's test this. Sounds hard, you know. Might just swap that around though. Alright, definitely need some vocals as well, so I'll see if I can find some. Alright, I've just found this vocal phrase. Same thing, I'll fit it to the tempo. This one's 150. I just want to chop it up though.
Got me going round in circles through the motions. Got me thinking I'm better off alone. Got me thinking I'm better off alone. Up and down and round.
Yeah, that bit sounds hard. I want to repeat that.
Round and round through the motions. Got me going.
Alright, so the chop sounded nice, but I definitely need to process it.
Got me going round in
Of course, we're going to filter it.
Got me going round in circles. Got me going
With some delay too.
in circles through the motions.
Yeah, there we go. Alright, so I'm happy with how it's sounding so far. I'm just going to structure the melody quick and then I'm going to render it. So I want one part with everything. I think one part with just the Rhodes and then a part with the vocals and the Rhodes. So I'll take all of these, group them together. And then just add origin. Okay, let's render this now. Let's just see if we can get anything else out of this. So we'll pitch it down a couple. It's kind of hard pitched up. I think we'll try there, you know. So I'm just going to add a pattern in for drums. We'll go to my Deep Suite, the Hydro drum kit. And we're just going to use the spins for this one. So yeah, just simple 808 bounce. And for the hats, in a lot of his beats, especially the recent ones, there's a hi-hat instead of a counter snare. So you could use a standard hi-hat or just something really light like this. Or we could do a bit of both. So let's actually use a standard hat. We'll go to my Chaos kit in my Divine bundle because there's some nice hats in here. Just copy the main pattern in. Add some more rolls. And then in this part, we could just have this fade out like here. Maybe the shiny one instead. And then we'll use this second one just to accent some of them. So we'll just copy it in and then we'll take some of them out. Okay, we'll just grab a clap too. Alright, for this beat, I'm thinking we could just take the rat kick, copy the 808 in, Alt and K to send it all to C. So yeah, just simple pattern to start with. Alright, and then we're just going to finish it off with this gunshot at the end. It doesn't really need much more than that, you know. It's so easy to get carried away with the effects and drill beats, but with Nemzzz, I feel like less is more. What we could do though is just split the drums and then make a unique 808 pattern. I still want to change this as well. And then yeah, let's make some changes in the second half. For example, we could just make this slide. Alright, so yeah, let's just take this, copy it out a few times. We'll start with a clean arrangement. So what I want to do for the intro is we'll take this part of the melody, take all of the drums too actually, and then we'll take the melody and all of the drums, we'll route those to a bus, and then on that bus I'm adding Shaper Box 3 again. We'll bring it down to about there. And then we're going to add some reverb. Bring the filter back down. And that's going to be the drop. Just cut the hats too. Drops hard. So for the drop, I might actually take the kick out. Might just add a couple more 808s. So then yeah, it drops into the verse here. So we'll take the kick out, cut up the 808 as well. We'll leave the hats running. Then bring in the 808 and clap here. Just leaving this one really spacious. And then here we can start taking a few things out. Cut that there. You know what, in this end part, I think I don't want vocals there, so I might need to go back to the arrangement. We might even be able to add a drum fill, but just a subtle one. Yeah, there we go. Alright, that should be it, man. So we can take everything and then just copy it over. Let's have a listen from the beginning. So we just got Shaper Box with Reverb Shaper in the intro. Sounded crazy.
J Cactus.
This was sounding smooth, man. We got the kick and count snare. And then just coming into the verse. So much space here for an artist, man. And I actually switched it up a bit. I took the vocals out, brought the guitar in. Just wanted to leave it as simple as possible for the verse. So yeah, if you're feeling this one, and you want to see more chill drill, then click up here. And don't forget to check out Shaper Box. Link is in the description.